The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
You found the fun place for talk and local stuff. It's right here on the Local Show.
That's riveting.
It's beautifully well said, well crafted.
It was good said, Tom. It was good said.
I'm a verbologist.
Oh, is that what that is? That explains a lot, Tom.
Yes. Well, you know what? It wouldn't matter what I say because it'll get me nowhere.
Well, you know.
And it's going to get me nowhere.
Another day. It all depends where there is.
Yes, that's for sure. Look, Steve, we're going to be talking with Dan Piciucco here. He's the Vice President of Unique Development. And Dan, you just finished up the IKEA store, right?
Yes, we did.
Yes. You're not still doing work over there, are you? It's pretty much done?
Yeah, it's done.
Tweaks.
Little things are not happening.
That wall plug is the wrong color. Can you change it from beige to white? Yes, we can. That kind of stuff, right?
Yep.
Unique Development has a lot of projects like that, and that being one of your more recent ones. And I went over there. I didn't realize that they had a complete eatery there, and you get food and everything. It's like a kitchen.
Swedish meatballs.
Swedish meatballs. Yeah. I had no idea. And my son was mentioning that, and I thought he was just, you know how young 19-year-olds are. They're wacky in the head. And I'm thinking, oh, geez, my son didn't. I got to back up for a second. My son's really not wacky, but he did mention the Swedish meatballs.
Right.
And I was like, I thought he was nuts with this meatball. But you know what my son did for me? I had our dog ate my earbuds. And because they dropped on the floor, and she eats everything. And I was complaining, and I said, geez, it's just after Christmas and everything. I don't have enough money, this and that. And he works up at Best Buy. And he got me a brand new set of earbuds and brought them home. And he said, Dad, I feel real bad for you. Here's a new set of earbuds.
He is a good kid.
Yeah, he really is.
Right.
He is.
No,
but I didn't think he was wacky with the meatballs. But I guess they have that. They have cookies. They got a little bit of everything there.
Did you have to install like the kitchen stuff?
Yeah, you had to do.
Yeah, all the kitchen stuff. Yep.
Because that's great. That's a big deal.
We had to do all the electrical and everything for the kitchen equipment, and they kind of put it into place. But
right.
I mean, like the hood and everything, we installed all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not just. In other words, it's not just like a department store or something.
No,
like that.
I mean, we specialize in restaurants, so we're used to the kitchen part of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, that part's always more intricate than
I didn't know
else.
what it really was. Apparently, it's like a cult.
It is.
There's like
really
this following, and people are into it, and everybody gets all excited. I'm like, huh?
It's kind of confusing.
We already have 2 new closet setups.
Oh, do you?
And my wife.
Really?
Yes.
So why is it so? Why is it so?
I mean, it actually did save a lot of room. I'm not gonna lie.
But why are people so excited about that brand? I don't quite understand it because I'm me.
Variety.
I guess.
Is this more for ladies?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, right.
So here's a question. Who determined those things that you bought in closets? Was that your influence or was that somebody else at home?
That'd be someone else at home.
Okay. All right. My stereotype.
I did the install, so.
Oh, okay.
But as far as the construction of the place, which is what you specialize in, it seems very cut up, and it was hard to follow. So that had to be an interesting build for you.
So yeah, I mean they make it so you want to get lost, or that you get lost in there. You don't know where you are. You look up, you don't know where you are.
Wait, and you designed it so people would get lost? Is that what you're saying here on the radio?
Well, that's the design. Is you don't know where you are, so you buy furniture. You know.
Yeah, there's all these little sections, and
I stumbled into there was like kitchen stuff. There was
they have all little kitchen stuff. Pots and pans and whatever else.
We bought some glasses. If you walk through there, you're going to find something you need. There's no doubt about it. But now we're looking for mirrors, and we're looking for some other things. Curio, my wife has shot glasses.
Okay.
She wants to put the shot glasses in something.
Are they all
that
Irish?
Goes in no, just from all over the place.
Oh, okay.
All over that.
All right.
So it's just kind of cool. So what other projects are coming down the pike for you?
So we got.
What do you do?
Yeah, Elementary out in Fayetteville, in the old Kirby space. I know there's been a lot of.
Unpack that. I was out there a week ago, and it seemed like everything was getting really close. Meaning the boxes were there, the stuff was. It feels like maybe now
were on
a lot more has been done in the last week.
Yeah. So I mean, we're from our perspective, we're almost done. We're a couple of weeks away.
Okay, I did see
from their projected opening in March. Get staff in there and everything else. So we're still probably about a month and a half or so away.
An Italian restaurant.
Yep. So Italian eatery, breakfast, lunch, dinner, bakery, and like a little market too. So it's going to be open. Yeah. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah. So it's going to be, I'm excited. I live over in Manoa, so it's right near me. Nice. So I'm excited for it to go in. I know I've seen a lot of chatter about everyone's wondering when it's going to open up, what's going in there. So I'm excited for it.
I'm looking forward to seeing past all the stuff they were unpacking, because it looked like it was going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Is it just in the space where Kirby's was, or did they knock out more walls?
Well, they a little bit more, not too much, probably about 400 square feet more.
Gotcha.
And there's you said there's just like a little store in the front.
Yeah, so there's going to be like a little market too.
I saw that there. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, it's going to be a little market.
Italian goods and stuff like that.
And then right now there might be a daycare going in next door.
Okay.
So we're working on that. We're in the preliminary.
Like right in that plaza where all the stuff, where all they put everything when they didn't know what to do with it. That space?
Yeah. So yes, exactly. The space next door. So we're working with someone to put a daycare in there. So
that's a great location.
That would do great up there. So
what else is on the horizon?
So we got a church out in Utica that we're bidding, a Slavic church. Trying to think what else, because
So are you able to, like, in that you say you're bidding? Is it like, here's what we need exactly, or do you say we can do that, but if you move the cross 6 feet to the right, you'll save $100,000?
It depends.
Do you have influence on that?
So that one just more. If we have drawings, we bid it. We get the job, we don't get the job, or we negotiate it, whatever it is. Yeah. We're working with at Lakeshore as well. With Incas and Margaritas, the owners there, they're going to Lakeshore. That one's more of like a design build. So that one's
what do you
more
mean, going into
Lakeshore Country Club?
Yeah, Lakeshore Country Club. Where there's no restaurant there right now. So
really? What happened? I just ate there last summer.
Yeah, they've gone through changes in different venues and things.
So now the owners of Incas and Margaritas are going in there.
Oh, okay.
So we're working with them, and we're part of the design process as well. So we're kind of working through that. Working through that.
Does that mean the food's all going to have that culture, or is it going to be a mix of things?
I think it's going to be similar to like Incas.
Okay.
But I think it's going to, they do all their restaurants a little different. Yeah. So that one's going to be coming up here soon.
You're not messing up with the view, are you? Because the view there is so good.
No, we're not.
Am I going to be able to see out that? Because that's the best part.
Yes. That's the main focus that you want in that space, trying to think what else we got going on.
You finished up Tully's here about 2 or 3 months ago, or not Tully's. Hi, Tully's, not Tully's. Joey's, the other Tully's. Joey's, which we went out to, and it was lovely. We really enjoyed it over there.
Oh yeah, and we were coming up in the bid season right now, so it's for all the spring work.
It is spring, so the information. If you're thinking of building anything, at least here's a local builder. They're not far away, and they got a resume as long as my arm, and I have very long arms, Tom.
Yes, you do.
So general contractor Syracuse.com would be one way to get there.
Yep.
And or they can give you guys a shout at 476-0771 and connect with all that is unique. Thanks for joining us, Dan.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Tom.